The next one is from your brethren. Yeah?
Okay.
Of thy brethren.
Yes. So you see, we of thy brethren. Okay. Now, brethren here can mean Israelites, no doubt. Number one. Okay.
You
I
agree with
believe
that, can you?
100% brethren can mean Israelites, and predominantly in the Bible it means the Israelites. I'm being more honest than you probably expect, right?
Yeah, yes,
okay.
good, yeah,
and I'm not saying that you would expect any worse from me, because we've never had interaction before, right?
Yeah.
So I like to be as upright as possible.
Yeah, sure, great. Fantastic. Me
In these
too,
discussions.
me too. I try
Okay,
as well.
right.
Unless I'm
So,
really pressed and
but
not
exceptionally, the term has been used for non-Israelites. Okay.
Yeah.
For Edomites, for example, who were Arabs, the same term in the Bible has been used for brethren.
Well, the word
right?
just means brother, so it can be used of any.
And this is where
so Jacob and Esau were brothers.
Okay, this is where I take you back to the term Qarib, okay, or Qarib, which means people who are close, right?
we've
For
gone
example,
from that,
I'll
we've
give you an
moved
example very quickly. In the Quran, we have a verse.
It doesn't mean that. We've gone to
No,
the dictionary.
wait. Let me
let
quickly explain. Let me quickly explain why
I don't want to let you get away with saying it means something without getting.
But
a
let me
dictionary.
explain, and you can disagree with me. No problem. Okay. In the Quran, we have a verse where it talks about people who are to be revered, or who are to be taken care of, or there's a hierarchy of respect and attention in the Quran. For example,
about the Arabic
wait. Let me finish my point, and you will see where I'm coming from. Okay. Semitic languages usually, when they have the same words differently pronounced in those three Semitic languages, they usually mean the same thing. Okay, they usually mean the same thing. Okay,
I disagree with that. I just want to go by the
and
dictionary
Semitic
definitions.
languages. Let me explain very quickly again. Semitic languages are very rich languages. A word can be used in different places or different contexts for different meanings. For example, let me quickly give you an example here. In the Quran, this verse, it states, that you are to worship Allah, and then wabil walidaini ihsana wal yatama, wadil qurba. Okay, okay. But you have to be patient, because it's a discussion about languages, right? Dhil qurba in Arabic can mean your close relatives or your relatives, generally your relatives, right?
We're not talking about Arabic.
Okay.
We're talking about Hebrew.
Right.
The Hebrew word is clearly referring to your inward parts. The word in your midst.
Okay.
It's kereb in Hebrew, which means
You are
it's referring to your
insisting.
inner organs.
You are insisting that it means that. I am saying
The
it
dictionary
has a
says it
wider
means
meaning.
that.
I'm saying it has a wider
You've
meaning.
not shown me any
I will.
authority for
I
that.
will.
Not Arabic.
Okay.
I want Hebrew.
Okay. Let me Google it. Can someone Google for me quickly the Hebrew word for relatives? Hebrew word for relatives. Okay, we will see. We will get to it right now. Okay. Let's establish this before we go. Hebrew word for relatives, and we will see. What is it? Can you see a transliteration?
No, not that I can see.
Go back up.
My English dictionary, try that.
Sorry? No, relatives, generally, not specifically, not mother or not father, relatives.
Relatives is going to be brethren again.
No, that's brothers. There is a specific word. There is a specific word for that in Hebrew, akha. Okay, which is very similar to the Arabic language. Akhi, akhun. Okay, so
I just think, what's the dictionary definition? What's the dictionary say?
the problem is in dictionaries. When you go to dictionaries, what is the word? Haram. There you go.
Where'd you get that from?
Okay,
Hang on, this is probably.
where literally. Sorry, yeah.
All the words in Hebrew
Okay.
refer to kinsmen. What's this website? Who are they?
Kinsman, right? Yeah. Okay, relative. Okay. No. Wait. Look, there was no plan. This is not a conspiracy. Yeah, it's a Jewish website. Okay. Okay, I don't even know what that is. Okay. So this is clearly not a conspiracy. Okay, no. Pull that out again, please. Now you gave me a dictionary.
Yeah, I gave you a dictionary.
Okay. I am giving you. This is my claim. What was my claim? My claim was the term Qarib or Qarib has wider meaning. You can't just put one meaning to it and say that's the only meaning this word has. Semitic languages do not work like that.
No,
this is what you have to
it does
understand.
have other meanings. Inward parts, your entrails.
No, but what about relatives?
Is
that one of the meanings?
Dictionary. No, it's not a dictionary. Not
So
unless it's your brother.
you don't accept that? You don't.
No, I don't accept that. Not unless it's a dictionary.
Okay. We'll leave it for the people now listening to us. They need to go and do their research and see whether relatives is one of the meanings of Koreb in the Hebrew language. We can move on to the next part now.
Right.
I've made my point that these terms, a lot of the words in Semitic languages have wider meanings. You can't just pin them down. You can't just pin them down and claim only one meaning. Okay. The meaning that may help you.
I can do a speech as well.
Like
do a speech as well.
No, I haven't done a speech.
Yeah, you were just talking to the camera.
Okay.
Right, so the word kereb can have many meanings. It can
Yes,
have
thank you.
meanings of inward parts, like your entrails,
Absolutely,
things like that.
absolutely.
That's what
All the
that's
things you read,
meaning.
yes.
So it's talking about in your midst, within you. It
But
can mean within a group of people.
the question
or
is
you,
one of the
within your
meanings
organs.
relatives?
That is no. The meaning is not relatives. No.
Okay, we will not move on until we establish this. We will not move on until we show our friend here that relatives is one of the meanings of Koreb in the Hebrew language. And if that's the case, then you will
dictionary.
Okay, then will you admit that your
argument? Show me from a dictionary.
Okay. I'll have to find something
I'm
very
open to being
quickly.
wrong. I just want to be
Because
proved
these
wrong
discussions are very important. There are people watching out there,
Yeah.
and they deserve the best knowledge that is
You can show
available
me
out there.
A Hebrew dictionary that can apply that word.
Okay, so can you give me that?
To relatives, then we can accept that.
Can you check Gesenius?
Who's that?
Gesenius was a Hebrew dictionary. Okay, Gesenius. Gesenis, I think, or Nius. Senius, I think so. That's Gesenius Hebrew dictionary. Yeah, there you go, Hebrew grammar. Okay. I hope you can find the word Koreb.
Is that online or?
Okay. Oh, just put spelling Koreb. Hebrew. Okay.
I think it's going to take someone to work.
I'm claiming that one of the meanings of Koreb is relatives. Okay, and if that's true, your argument crumbles.
Okay,
your argument. This is why we move on to the next point.
Yeah, but let's just clarify. So if
leave it. I think
there
leave
is a dictionary out there that says it, great, you've won your point. If there isn't, you've lost the point.
Okay, let's. Okay, I'm so confident. I will let people do their research.
Okay, so would you be so confident to say that if the word kereb does not mean relatives, but it means in your midst or in your inner parts?
No, those are meanings.
But if there is no other meaning than that, and your meaning is not found,
then my
argument
falls.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, then I'm saying that meaning is there, and if it's there, then people can actually look at it. Koreb, Qoreb.
And what's the name of the dictionary that you suggested?
I don't know what the meaning of Koreb is in Gesenius. I want to check what Gesenius says on this, right? But have you found any meaning of Koreb? If you put Koreb, for example, Qoreb, meaning of Koreb.
Let the listeners know.
Okay, because to find meanings of words
because people need to do research anyway, rather than just listen to.
Now, next point is brethren. Okay, in the Hebrew language, what's the word there? I want you to read the word. And we're going to use the same method to reach the meaning of that particular word. Okay, brethren. What's the Hebrew word there for brethren? We're going on for too long to address a very simple and straightforward matter. But if we have to go through this exercise, no problem.
Okay, so now it's the word akh.
Okay, as I said to you earlier, that
brother, definition brother.
Same word in the Arabic language.
Countryman.
Okay, brother, countryman.
Fellow countryman, which is why the NIV translated it fellow Israel.
Okay. And continue. What else?
It's got. You want me to read them all out?
Yeah, please.
Alike, another, brethren, brother with his brothers, brotherhood, brothers, companions, countrymen, countrymen's countrymen, fellow countrymen, fellow countrymen, fellows, kinsman, nephew, other relatives.
There you go. All these meanings, every single one of them supports my point. I'm saying, are the first question, are the Arabs directly related to the Israelites?
Ishmael was Isaac's brother.
Therefore,
and he was Jacob's uncle.
Therefore,
so he was a relative. He was a relative,
okay,
a distant relative.
Okay.
It was actually. And I think as well, when you look in the context, you've got the 12 tribes. We have to also remember that a valid option
absolutely
is that it's one of the 12
We're not
tribes
talking about them yet, because my point is not about them. My point, I'm claiming that brethren here refers to the Arabs. Okay. I'm claiming that.
Yeah, okay.
You're not accepting that, right? So, you're saying
why do you say the Arabs? Where did you get the Arabs?
The children of Ishmael.
So what makes you think they're children of Ishmael?
The Arabs?
Yeah.
Because Ishmael was in Paran. Paran is Arabia. According to the Bible, Paran is Arabia.
No, Paran. I don't think Paran is Arabia. I think
I'll show it to you from the Bible.
Yeah, show me.
Okay.
Yeah, show me.
Okay. First, do you accept that Ishmael was in Paran?
I'd have to have a look, but
Genesis 21. Chapter 21.
I think there's a whole bunch of scholarship on whether or not the Ishmael.
First, let us establish where Ishmael is.
There were lots of people. The Jews were in Paran, right? The Jews were in Paran. You had Christians in Paran. You had lots of people in Paran, right?
Okay.
It was so close to Africa.
I'm saying Ishmael was in Paran.
There, you had heaps of people.
Okay, no problem. But we're talking about Arabs, right? Right?
Yeah, but what makes you think the Arabs? Just because the Arabs are in Paran 600 years after Jesus, which is over 1,000 years after Ishmael.
Arabs.
I mean, Ishmael is what?
Wait.
Ishmael is
are you aware of
2,500 years before
Are you
Muhammad.
Are you aware of archaeology of Arabia? Are you aware of it?
Not a lot, no.
Okay.
I know a little bit.
The Arabs are there on Babylonian inscriptions.
Okay, no, yeah, but
okay.
No,
we're talking about 8th century BC, before Christ.
Yeah, but the Babylonians actually refer to them as a mix of people, from my memory of my study.
Okay.
And that they
No.
Babylonians of a hodgepodge.
Okay, show me where the Babylonians are.
Honestly, I don't know off the top of my head.
What we do have from Babylonian inscriptions and Assyrian inscriptions, that the Arabs were seen as bandits, right? Robbers, people. Okay.
Well, hang on, does it say Arabs?
It shows Arabs.
It
shows inscriptions.
Yeah, but you'd have to show me where it uses the term
Google
Arabs.
Babylonian inscriptions of Arabs. I will see right now. You will see Arabs sitting on camels. Raiding. Okay, and all scholars are unanimous. This is a depiction of.
I've read arguments that there really was no certain. There is that really Arabness from what I've read on scholarship.
You have an attitude. You have an attitude.
Islam began.
I can see you have an attitude that anything I may present, you will not accept it.
Well, I want you to prove it.
I will prove it. But if I cannot prove something to you because you don't want to accept anything I'm trying to prove, how can I prove it?
Well, you would have to show me some evidence.
Because people out there, they have to have this attitude of acceptance that, okay, if something is making sense, it's reasonable, okay, let's accept it.
I just want some evidence of what you're saying.
Yes, absolutely. I'm saying the Arabs were there before Christ. 8, 7.
You can refer to the Arab. You can have inscriptions that refer to the Arabs as a people group, as a united people group, descended from Ishmael.
Okay. Now let me give you. Let's talk about the evidence. Let me give you the blow. Let me give you the blow. You will not be able to respond to. Okay. Open the Bible, please. When was Isaiah revealed?
About 700 years before Christ.
Okay. When was I saying the Babylonian inscriptions come from? Assyrians, 8th century BC.
I think you were saying Babylonians, but I said you meant Assyrians.
No, Assyrians and Babylonians. Okay. Yeah. 8th century BC. Assyrians. I'm talking about Assyrians. 8th century BC. And Isaiah was revealed
about 700.
Same time, BC, approximately. Yeah. Book of Isaiah, chapter 21. Verse 13.
And it says Arabs.
We will see. And read it loud, please. Verse 13. Isaiah 21, verse 13. 13.
Okay, so
Read it.
it
No,
says-
read it.
Yeah,
Read
I'll
it.
read it to you.
Yeah.
A prophecy against Arabia.
Thank you. Stop there now.
So
Isaiah
let's just
was
look at that
revealed.
word. Let's look at that word, Hebrew word. Arabia.
Okay, good. A prophecy about Arabia in the book of Isaiah, which was revealed in the 8th century BC sometime on the prophet Isaiah. Same time I'm talking about when the Assyrians had inscriptions about Arabs. Okay, my friend challenged me on that. I have given him evidence from the Bible that the Arabs are mentioned at that time in the Bible.
Okay, so the Arabs as a people are mentioned there in the Bible.
Thank you,
Okay.
thank you. So now you
where
accept.
are
Can you
they-
accept?
where
Can you
are they
before we
from?
move on? Can you accept that you were clearly mistaken on that?
Yeah, perhaps I was mistaken. Yeah.
Okay, now let's move on. Okay, so the Arabs are ancient and they are
Yeah,
seen
seems
as the
like they're
birth.
mentioned
Okay,
here.
now keep reading this very passage. This passage will prove my point to you that Ishmael was in Arabia. Keep reading this passage. I will prove to you that this prophecy clearly refers to Muhammad. Not only this, even Deuteronomy 33:2 and Isaiah 42, the entire chapter is talking about Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But those,
Okay,
I mean, if we're
prophecy
spending so much
against-
time on this,
This is a prophecy against the Arabs.
okay,
A prophecy against Arabia.
yes. And what's the prophecy?
You caravans of Dedanites who camped in the thickets of Arabia, bring water for the thirsty. You who live in Tamar, bring food for the fugitives. They flee from the sword, from the drawn sword, from the bent bow, and from the heat of battle. I think what it's saying is that,
Keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
I wanna lead to a point.
okay, this is what the Lord, but let's just clarify what this is saying so far, right? So
No, we're not
saying that-
discussing that prophecy yet. That's a
you-
prophecy for Islam, by the way. But we'll continue. We'll talk about it another time.
Right, so
I'm trying to lead to a point.
This
Yeah.
is what the Lord says to me. Within 1 year, as a servant bound by contract would count it, all the splendor of Kedar will come to an end.
Okay.
Kedar, that's Petra.
No,
the survivors
that's not
of the
Petra.
ark-
Wait.
Yeah, it is. When you click on it, it talks about the cleft of the rock. So that's clearly Petra.
Okay. Now, I mean, are you sure you want to go into that?
Yeah,
Because we're going to spend another half an hour, and then we're going to come around half an hour later, and you're going to say, you know what? You were right.
You get one point right. You get one point
no,
right.
I
and
don't.
I humbly admit it. And
no,
you think
no,
that-
no.
that every point is right.
Petra was built by Nabateans. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
And who were the Nabateans?
Let's have a look. Kedar. The word
No,
Kedar.
wait.
So the
Are
word-
you aware that Petra was built by Nabateans?
Look, I'm not sure. No,
I
I'm
am.
not sure.
I am.
I can't, yeah,
I
you
am.
have to give me a source
Okay.
for it.
Okay.
Go on. What's your point? Let's just go. Let's let you make your point.
If we stick to our points, then
Let's
we
stick
can
to
make
it.
some progress.
Okay, let's stick to it.
Kedar is in Arabia. Do you agree? According to the book of
Yeah, it
Isaiah.
seems to be on the face value of this passage that it's talking about Kedar in Arabia.
Seems to be. Are you sure? Seems to be. You just said seems to
Yeah,
be.
well, it mentions Kedar, but it doesn't tell us where Kedar is, right? So I'd
Well,
have
it's
to
a
look
prophecy
into
about Arabia.
that. Yeah, but we're not told exactly
Why?
where
No.
Arabia
Why is the Bible talking about Kedar in Arabia?
Well, it's talking about them being judged.
Okay. And where are they? According to this particular passage,
So-
where do you think Kedar is?
So Kedar seems to be in Arabia.
Okay, that's good. Who is Kedar now? Do you know who Kedar is?
It's the Ishmaelites, yeah.
No. Who is he?
Kedar himself. Oh,
Yes.
look, I'm not familiar with that.
Okay,
You have to tell me.
let's go to Genesis 25:13. Let's go.
So you're going to go by the name of a city.
No.
in Isaiah
Don't jump the gun, please.
someone
Just
in
help
Genesis.
me so that we can finish this very quickly. Okay, Genesis 25:13.
Genesis 25.
I'll tell you who Kedar is.
Are these the sons of Abraham? Right? Okay. Which
These are the sons of Ishmael.
verse? Oh, okay, right. That's good.
Okay.
What verse is it?
13, there in front of you. There, yes.
Okay, so they're Arabian, right?
No.
Yeah, these are the names of the sons of Ishmael. You're saying that.
And what are the names?
Okay, and probably Kedar. That's probably what
No.
it is.
Come on. Can you read the verses just like you were reading at your for
Okay,
yourself?
These
Yeah.
are the names of the sons of Ishmael listed in the order of their birth. Honestly, you want to pronounce them?
Navajoth, number 1. Kedar, then
Where's Kedar? Sorry.
Kedar is there, number
there,
2.
yeah,
number
yeah.
2, okay?
Yeah.
And there are many more, okay?
Yeah.
12 sons.
Yeah, it was my
Okay,
point.
now, Kedar is in Arabia. We've already established
Yeah,
that.
it seems to be a city in Arabia.
And he is the second son of Ismail.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so where do you think Ismail was?
in Arabia.
Thank you. That's my point. Okay,
but
okay.
how
Now,
do we know
now,
that
now,
Muhammad
now,
was descended from
okay, okay. Now, okay. Now you're jumping to altogether another point. Remember, you made a claim that how do we know Ishmael was in Arabia, or Arabs are the children of Ishmael, right?
Yeah, no,
I've
you
just
proved
shown
every
you.
point.
I've just shown you that, and so this is the second point you have been corrected on. Agreed?
Well, no, I was happy to accept it. As soon as you made it's the same point.
you challenged
As soon
me.
as you
When
made
I
that
said the
first
Arabs
point-
were generally speaking,
Yeah.
the period we are addressing, 7th century BC before Christ,
Yeah.
right? The Arabs were the children of, generally speaking, not all Arabs, of course, because they were outskirts, but these Arabs we are talking about in particular, Kedar in particular, and his children, they are in Arabia.
Yeah, but
Ismail,
you know
so
as well as I know
Paran,
that we are talking about thousands of years between these groups.
Paran is Arabia. This is the point I'm trying to make, highlight, because according to book of Genesis, chapter 21, verses 17 onwards, Ishmael was left in Paran by his father.
Yeah.
And then he had children. He got married in Arabia, he had children, and then 12 sons. Kedar is clearly in Arabia because his children are in Arabia, according to the book of Isaiah, chapter 21:13, a prophecy regarding Arabia. So this is very clear now. This is why we connect Deuteronomy 33